guys, welcome to the 5th episode of TruTalks. Today I'm joined with a doTerra advocate named Kat Hardee, and she's here to talk with us and show us some of her products, so stay tuned. Alright, so thank you, Kat, for joining me.
Sure.
I'd love to just sit here and talk and also introduce some of your products to the viewers. But first and foremost, I was just curious about what exactly doTerra is.
Yeah, well, that's an excellent question. doTerra is the most popular essential oil company in the country,
Cool.
and now we've extended worldwide too. So basically everything that we do has to do with essential oils.
Mm-hmm.
So, and what that means is essential oils are the aromatic compound of a plant, not to get too scientific, but
No, go scientific.
Okay.
I'm right there with you. So.
Yeah, it's a lot of this is education based. So it is an essential oil is the aromatic compound of a plant, meaning the barrier of the plant that's going to protect it from nature's elements.
Mm-hmm.
So the beauty of it is through a steam distillation process, usually we're able to extract those oils, bottle them up, distribute them, and then you're able to work with your body naturally to defend yourself, to protect yourself against nature's elements and viruses and illnesses, things like that.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
So why did you become a doTerra advocate?
Big question. The simple answer is I have a very pushy older sister who shouldn't say pushy.
It's always the older sisters.
A very protective older sister.
Yeah.
We're always into natural solutions for things. So my sister discovered essential oils through her dog rescue.
Mm-hmm.
She had a bulldog named Sherman with a horrible skin condition, but it was actually pretty debilitating.
Mm-hmm.
And one of her friends brought over some lavender, melaleuca, frankincense. She was able to do a regimen for little Sherman, put him in my little nephew's outgrown pajamas to keep all the oils in and the coconut oil, and he made a full recovery. And now he's adopted out and living a beautiful life in Connecticut.
That is common though. A lot of dogs have like skin
Yeah.
impediments and stuff going on, so it's like that's perfect.
Exactly.
You
And
can
that-
find a natural remedy to it. You know?
Yeah, because she was taking him to the vet and nothing was working, and but so that convinced her. Then my nephew had bad asthma, so she was using our Breathe blend, which if you want to smell, it opens up your airways. It's one of our most popular ones.
I love that.
Yes. There you
It
go.
smells good
Right?
though.
It's very potent. It's a blend of eucalyptus, peppermint, just all natural oils, but just together in a blend.
Yeah.
So she started using that on my nephew, Emmett. He got to where he had no asthma attacks anymore. So
Wow.
once it worked for dogs, then people.
Yeah,
Then she
yeah.
got me on board. 'Cause
It
she's
takes
always
the
looking
animal
at
first anyway.
For
That's
her
right.
part, she's like in the St. Francis. She's like, all right, the pets and the people. But so she got me on board. I was kind of hesitant at first, but I liked natural solutions. But within about a year, we were both doing the business because it's such a beautiful thing. You're educating and teaching and helping people when they've got an ailment or a situation or
Skin irritants and stuff.
Skin,
This is like a lot of things
anything
wake
even-
people out.
Yeah, anything even preventative like antibacterial, moods. A lot of aromatherapy is huge, and this is a natural way you can diffuse mood lifting oils and just feel better. You can do the same to go to bed at night to help you to sleep and find comfort. So we both just kind of hit the ground running once we realized what beautiful products we had in oils.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And so, like, what are some of the alternative ways that people can use it, maybe on the face or hands? Because I know I have an issue with like dryness.
I know, and right now, especially with the
Keeping
weather,
your face
flip-flop
radiant,
in. Exactly. So we've got, the beautiful thing is we've got oils and products based on oils. Everything is oil based. Everything is natural. So we've got things like our spa skincare line,
Awesome.
which Virage, which is it's an anti-aging, that all ages can really use it, and there's no harmful ingredients in it. So a lot of times you will buy products that you think are more natural than they are, and there's actually harmful ingredients and chemicals in them.
Oh yeah.
Which is kind of horrendous, I think. So, and it's very misleading. So we just try to get good products out there. But yeah, the skincare line, we've got, this is our newer aromatherapy for on the go. So you can diffuse, but now if you want to, so if you want to take in there little roller balls, I don't know if I have one with me for that, but
awesome.
yeah, you can just kind of put them on your wrist and smell throughout the day if you're kind of needing to pick me up or
That's
kind of
awesome.
down. But yeah, so there's everything: shampoo, conditioner, mud mask, oil blends. Yeah, there's so many protocols. So if you're virtually anybody could use these. If there are protocols that help with cancer, there are protocols that help with breathing issues, with anxiety. all kinds of things.
This is perfect. I'm definitely going to tell my family about it because
Yeah.
I feel like when I go to a doctor's appointment, I'm literally like checking everything on the list of history, you know.
Yeah.
And so asthma is a big thing, you know, high blood pressure is another thing. I have eczema, so it's kind of like I'm always trying to find that one product, you know, and oftentimes it's like I have to use a collection of products to get the result that I want. So I'll definitely be trying this out because it seems like it's more a natural approach. Yeah, and I'm trying to return to that, you know.
Definitely, and I think they're gaining more popularity. So the beauty is now, a couple years into this, more companies are actually carrying oil, so people are familiar. It's not as like, oh, weird hippie as it used to be, but which it's where, you know, medicine started, but in nature. But the danger, the flip side of it, I guess, is there are big box stores who carry these, even electronic stores and things, and so their potency and their purity is not going to be the same as a doTerra bottle of oil. So I just caution people, don't take frankincense from a big store like Walmart. I mean, I hate to, and just turn it up because you're going to hurt yourself.
You got to call space sometimes.
So I'm sure they're not going to hurt from this, but but our frankincense, which is like the royal oil, like baby Jesus oil, like, I mean, they knew what they were doing, but you could actually take a few drops for things like vertigo. I got altitude illness and put a drop on the roof of my mouth, and I was good. And
I didn't realize how common vertigo is.
And it's one of those things, a lot of things like that, and fibromyalgia and things that you can't really, there's not a technical a protocol that's working. It's just kind of a hard thing to diagnose and to treat. So the cool thing about some of these oils, like frankincense, for example, it goes through the blood-brain barrier, which is very rare. So things like neurological, MS, different autoimmune, taking our vitamin with the frankincense and using frankincense oil can help you with those kind of things, whereas you'd be on a lot of medications or different things that aren't really giving you relief a lot of times. So we've found a lot of people have come that have worked with us on our team with different issues. We're finding a lot of comfort in oils and no side effects.
And it's kind of hard to wean off of those medications too, because oftentimes they prescribe you something and you're on it for forever, you know, a lifetime. And so there's a way to kind of wean yourself off of it and see results from it. I'm all for it, you know.
Definitely.
But I'm going to tell you one thing that's most intriguing to me and exciting is that I can read all of the ingredients. You know, the most chemically based ingredient you've named or anything chemically related is just aromatic, you know. It's nothing
and here's the thing, so like lavender, lavender.
So,
that's the ingredient.
It's just lavender.
And so you can drink our lavender. So feel free to. Now don't go to Whole Foods or somewhere, which I love Whole Foods, but they even have it and it's synthetic and there's a little like X guy. It's like, no, just you can drink this. You wouldn't turn up a whole bottle.
It's legit citrus, you know. It's not like a mixture of something. It's the extractions of it. So that's pretty awesome. What are some of your more popular oils?
So probably the most popular would be our lemon, lavender, and peppermint, which together, the good thing about these crazy Tennessee allergies is you can combat them with lemon, lavender, peppermint. That's our allergy balm kind of thing. But yeah, those are probably our most popular foundational oils. And from there, then our vitamin is actually our #1 seller.
Cool.
Which is cool. It's a 3-part vitamin where one's a multi, one is a omega, like really fantastic omega, and one is for cellular health, which I didn't realize how important. Obviously, your cells are like a big force in your body, and that's you want to keep those healthy because that's about energy and preventing cancers and things. You want your cells to be healthy, obviously. So we've got a 3-pack vitamin trio that actually helps with all that, and they are made with oil resins, so it's all oil based. It's all natural.
You want to keep the cells going, man. Especially that mitochondria. It starts to slow down over time and you just want to rejuvenate it sometimes.
So we've got,
especially if you're like me, I'm anemic and I'm always like having low counts or low vitamins and all this. So I'm taking a lot of vitamins and a lot of iron pills trying to get it up to par.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of people, this 3-part trio will negate every vitamin B, every omega. Like people are taking like 10 to 15 bottles of stuff in some cases, and just using the oils and our vitamins can give you that energy you need, the moods that you need, everything like that.
So how often do you recommend someone apply these oils?
Sure. Well, everybody's different. Everybody's needs are different. So that's why we like to have a conversation with someone and see what their needs are, whether it's sleep or diet or just wanting a natural shampoo. And then we go from there. So I use them daily to answer your question, I guess, more efficiently. A lot of people who use the oils are using them daily, or as you go, you're like, oh, well, this one bottle does all these different things. So my lemon, I can drink in my water every day. Also with lemon, you can make a cleanser out of it, a natural like counter cleanser.
That'd be cool.
So there's so many different things that you can do with them. So it's just, I mean, all day, every day.
All day, every day. I like the sound of it. It makes life a whole lot easier. Because I know, like with me, I get a lot of dry spots, as I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
And so just being able to apply it would take a lot of stress off of me.
Definitely.
Having that little nasty rash show up.
I hear you. And a lot of people deal with that. My nephew's had some eczema issues, and so we've got Melaleuca, which is tea tree, lavender, calm your skin. It's interesting because I think it was nurses in like the Civil War used to use frankincense and lavender on burns.
Oh wow!
So these have been around for a very long time, but yeah, you can use them all the time. They're very versatile. So one bottle too, it ends up being more cost effective because lemon's like $10 a bottle, and you're gonna get 250 drops. So unless if you're just chugging that lemon, you're gonna have it for a couple months. But they're great to have on hand too. Yeah. So like if you have a stomach bug, you don't have to get yourself out of bed, go to Walgreens, whatever. You've got what you need in your arsenal of like, okay, I can use this for that, or my friend's dealing with this, my husband's got this, my dog's dealing. It's awesome. It's all inclusive. Yeah.
Just because you mentioned your nephew, we're gonna be a little bit off topic, but I have a feeling you may like this book that I read over this summer called a doctor's daughter, and it's a journey to home or something. I have to get you the name, the exact name of the author, but it talks about natural remedies from like the 1860s though.
Very cool.
Yeah, you'll probably
we're
like
big readers, and they're big readers.
Yeah, so you'll probably like that.
Yeah.
Now for those who may apply makeup to the face and then also want to use an oil, in what order would you recommend they do that, and then also how long in between would they be safe to maybe apply the oil?
Yeah, well, I think oil should be your base. So one cool thing that I do, a lot of people are into like, the lash growing and Latisse and stuff like that, which isn't cheap. But I put a drop of lavender and just like my CoverGirl mascara. Yeah. So I go pretty cheap on mascara, but I'll just mix in a drop of lavender and it's like a nature's Latisse. Yeah. It might make you a little sleepy, but no, I'm just kidding. Because lavender's the common. But no, your eyes aren't going to close. It'll just relax you. There are things like I'll do frankincense and lavender on my face or my hands during the winter when it's dry. So I would do that first and then put on like your foundation or whatever, because that oil is going to seep into the skin, which is fine because there's no harmful ingredients. And then you can add whatever else you're using. I hope it's kind of an organic-ish makeup.
Hopefully.
And we don't carry makeup, but we do have all the facial cleansers and toners and things like that. So
and it's not like a specific time that they need to wait in between applying the oil and the makeup.
No, I just probably let it dry. But oil, the beauty of oils too is they're not time release, it's nature, which messes just all the time. So if you've got a headache or if you've got a skin, whatever, put it on, it works immediately. Now sometimes you might need to do several applications. So like if you've got a stomach issue or something, you're going to be rubbing your tummy a couple times more. You won't just probably do it once. But so it's a couple applications maybe, or one, and just let it dry and you're good. So you should feel the effects pretty immediately.
So for someone who's maybe interested into making that first purchase, what would you recommend they start off with?
Well, the cool thing is with doTerra is we offer, I'm a wellness advocate. So what I do is I go out and meet with people, then they have a choice. They can either join the wholesale club, which is a fee for the year, which is $35. It's like nothing.
Yeah, that's inexpensive.
And then you save 25%. So it's a beautiful program, and you're also getting credits back 10 to 30% on anything you buy. There's no minimums. And you get options for free product of the month. Cool. And then if you share oils beyond that, you get options to pay for your oils through that program and or make an additional or only income for yourself. So it's amazing. But the best way is to reach out to me. I'm sure we'll do contact information, and
absolutely.
I can determine their needs, whether it's the enrollment fee or a kit, which we've got all these kits that'll get you in the program. They'll waive the fee, so you get bundled discounted oils. Or they can simply I'll offer my price just so they can try. And I would start out with, depending on the needs, but probably something like lemon, lavender, peppermint, or if they've got sleep concerns or a certain issue they're dealing with, then I'm going to recommend those oils at a fee, or just those oils to try, and I'll give my discount happily because they're pretty addictive. Like once people try, people tend to be skeptical, and then
breaking the ice.
I need that. Then it's like, I need more of that stuff. So I'm happy to let people sample because I know they'll come back.
Absolutely.
It's where nobody's ever don't ever talk to me again, that didn't work. So
now you have mentioned to me that you actually teach classes.
I do.
Can you kind of describe that environment, what people can expect if they wanted to participate in?
Expect the unexpected. With me, it's like I'm a squiggle personality. Obviously, it's a squirrel, but there's a basic model to how we do, because we want to educate the history of the oils and then how you can get them into your home and go from there. But the really cool thing is we do a lot of DIY classes. So we did make your own body scrub.
Oh, cool.
So this is just, and you can smell, it's just sugar, oil, and that's Douglas firs, grapefruit. It's like Christmassy and citrusy, but it's
we got the Christmas tree,
yeah,
so it's perfect. Yeah,
and it's fun because you can. So we do a lot of spa. I do a lot of spa. It's the cool thing is you can make it your own with doTerra. Mm-hmm. So I do the spa classes a lot. We even have our mud mask that was just released, which is awesome. It'll make your skin glow. But we do that. We do my sister in the dog rescue. She does a lot of pet classes. We do natural cleanser classes. The 12 sprays of Christmas is happening right now.
The 12 sprays of Christmas.
Yep, that's something we do with little roller balls. Like I made you the, where is it? I think the Focus blend, yeah. But this is my ADD oil, but Intune. But this is one they made. But we can actually make these. These are called roller ball bottles. So
cool.
you can, it's kind of earthy. It kind of keeps you grounded. Good. But we can make different ones. Like there's some for belly or sleep or whatever it is, mood. But we can have a class where we literally just sit around and like roll scientists and we make our little
make scrubs, make oils.
We cook with them. We did a cooking class. I've got a lot of dietitians on my team and food bloggers and stuff like that. So we do a lot of like recipe swapping. It's a lot of fun.
And that's pretty awesome if you're interested in making like your own meals and stuff. Just trying to see how you can apply it into your or incorporate it into your dietary days. So
yeah.
Pretty awesome.
And you get that benefit of not only is it going to taste great because they're very fragrant,
yeah,
but then there's added properties too. Yeah. It's like it's not just an extract; it's like an actual oil that not only if you put peppermint in your cookies. Well, I mean, it's peppermint's good for your stomach, so maybe you can eat a few more cookies. I don't know if that's probably a bad example, but there's added benefits to like oregano, for example. You can put in your spaghetti sauce, which I do, or I do like this homemade ziti with it, and oregano is like a healer. Like if you're feeling run down, you can put some on the bottom of your feet at night and wake up and you're usually okay. Like if you're feeling kind of run down. Oh, cool. So you get the added benefit of like an immune booster in your food. So
yeah, and it all smells wonderful. So
yay.
At the very
some are better than others, but
great
a lot of
scent
great
on you at all times. So that's an added benefit too.
That's a good point. It's now my perfume because I don't want to squirt any like fragrance into that's gonna get in my bloodstream.
Well, then if you like me, you like body oils and like that whole natural scent thing, and like you don't want to always apply perfumes because sometimes you have very sensitive skin, like myself, so it can break you out or leave a rash. And if it's natural, then you shouldn't be allergic to anything natural.
That's the thing when people kind of get hesitant about being allergic to things. I'm like, these are natural unless you have like a lavender specific allergy. You're thinking of fragrance when you're thinking, I get stopped up with Febreze and all that stuff. It's the fragrance, it's not the oil. So. Yeah. And you have to be careful because some things say made with essential oils. Like it's kind of like the buzzword like gluten free or vegan, whatever. But you've got to really look at that label and or call me please. And know that you're getting the best stuff.
Get your lowdown on everything. So that's always a plus, man. I really appreciate that about all of these products and you just educating me about doTerra because like I said, I didn't know about it until I found you. So this is awesome.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Now kind of to switch gears, how would someone get involved with doTerra as an advocate?
Yeah. So really easy. Once again, just give me a shout. I've got Kat's Essentials on Instagram. I take direct messages, or I've got an email address. It's katsessentials20@gmail. But reach out with questions, and then we'll see what fits with your lifestyle. So we do kind of a lifestyle overview. So it's what kind of things are you dealing with, you or your family or your pets or whatever, and then what it looks like for you. So some people want to just use the oils. Some people want to share them and just kind of make enough to pay for their oils monthly, which is very easy to do, which is how I started. And then from there, some people want to do it as a business. And so my sister and I are business partners, which is fun too. You can pick who you do business with. So what other environment can you set your hours and choose your coworkers?
You'll like them.
So and not have a boss. And I'm transitioning to get to that point. I'm not quite there, but I'm getting there. My sister's almost there. But just reach out to me. We'll figure out what that looks like. I don't force people into anything. It's whatever looks good to them. But it's that easy. But you've got to go through an advocate. It's set up that way so that you don't buy some $20 bottle of peppermint. And you're like, well, what do I do now? Like it's designed to make sure that you know how you're using the oils because they're fantastic and they all have so many properties. Like one bottle is going to do at least 10 things. So it's pretty cool.
That's pretty awesome. So if you're definitely interested in essential oils as well as becoming your own boss and getting your own team started, I definitely advise you all to reach out to Kat once again because that would be awesome. And can they also find like more information about your classes on the same Instagram?
Instagram for sure. I'm letting people know about my classes. My website is coming soon. Venturing into web. We're going to work on that. You're going to help me with that.
Hold me to that.
Getting your help on that. But the website will be a plethora of information. But we have a very active Facebook page for our team. It's doTerra. It's my sister's, our team name. And then I've got my sub-team name, which will be more of a Nashville, Music City focus. Just either her Facebook page, Team doTerra, or Kat's Essentials on Instagram.
Awesome.
Or just reaching out to me personally. And then I'm happy to share all my upcoming classes. We plan those out at least a month in advance.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just building steam, but also people can have their own classes, which I love, which we could come into your home, a room like this, an apartment, whatever, a Panera, and you bring your friends, 3 to 5 friends, maybe more, it's fine. Smaller classes do better. And then we just share, and I always incentivize hosts and hostesses. So anybody out there who wants to just no pressure, have a class, learn a little bit, have a little fun, always bring samples, giveaways.
That's awesome.
And then I incentivize them. So it's all about utilizing your network and helping your friends and family out.
That's awesome. And again, it smells so good.
Hey.
You can always know when she's in the room.
Citrus bliss.
Yeah, we definitely got to.
I know. I feel like I can't smell them as much as people tell you.
No, it smells good and it's wonderful. But yeah, I definitely appreciate you for coming out and speaking with me.
Yeah, you too.
You're more than welcome to come back. Again, I'd like to learn as much as I can. I'm going to be looking for those classes.
Yeah, we just scratched the surface. There's way more.
May have to set up something private too, because like I tell you, my mom is deeply into all of this. So, and I am too. Like I told you earlier, I'm a gardening now. So
I love that.
But I love doing like all natural. Trying to stay as young as possible, look as young as possible.
That's what it's about. Yeah. We can help.
Yes, we definitely can. But again, thank you. You're welcome to come back anytime.
Sounds good. Hi, I'm Kat Hardee. I'm going to tell you about essential oils and how you can use them and get them into your home. So this is one of our most popular blends. It's called Breathe. This is fantastic it's kind of like a natural vapor rub. You can rub it on your chest. You can just put a drop in your hand and inhale like an inhaler. It'll just open up your airways. And the cool thing is we make these little breathe drops. So it's like if you're congested or kind of clogged up, you can just carry these drops with you that are made with essential oils. One thing that we launched this year that I'm really proud of is our Hope Blend. It's a very vanilla-y kind of warm scent. The really beautiful thing about this is we're partnering with the Operation Underground Railroad, and it is an organization that stops human sex trafficking. So this bottle right here is $20, and 100% of that is going to go towards that organization. So in there, we've got team members that are actually handing these out in regions that need our help, and in the language of each region. Under the label, it has information if somebody's actually a victim of this and where they can get help. So I think it's just like a fantastic partnership that we've started. And then switching gears for the holidays, we've got Holiday Joy. So move over Yankee Candles and diffuse something that's natural. But it's a really good blend of like cinnamon and wild orange, a really warm, kind of fun holiday scent or year round. But those are some product spotlights, and thank you.